Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your the franchise guy. Come back at you again with another episode of the Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode, featuring your Philadelphia Phillies. That was super redundant right there because I said Philadelphia Phillies twice in the same sentence, but at least you know this is a Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode. It is going to be a long-running Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode. Going to go on at least for 3 literal years, not season and game years, like literal years. But Jeremy Hellickson on the mound, former Philly pitcher right there. I mean, he's going up against a former Washington National batter, Bryce Harper, because this is Bryce Harper's return home right there. But you see Gene Segura, Gene the Hit Machine Segura, leads the game off with a, 2-2 count single right there. Goes the opposite way for that one. Just a nice little slap hit right there over the abstract glove of the second baseman. And with, no one out, we're going to have, I'm blanking on who this is. Cesar Hernandez right there is going to ground into double play, but Cesar's speed, prevents it from there. So just get the fielder's choice at the end of the day. And Rhys Hoskins, a 1-2 count, going to get a hold of this Hellickson fastball and drive it to deep center field. His third home run of the season. I mean, 4 games, 3 home runs. Doesn't get much better than that right now. Hoskins has been tearing the cover off the ball as of late. And I feel like we're just going to get much better from here. Things are just going to go up. And now up to, I guess not quite yet. Replay that Hoskins home run. Getting a little ahead of myself right there. Can't get ahead of yourself. Because when you get ahead of yourself, you make mistakes like that. But look at this. Just, Off the bat, you knew that one was a home run. But up for his first at-bat, returning to Washington National Stadium, Bryce Harper takes the Hellickson fastball deep to right field. A moonshot, his second home run of the season. And Hellickson cannot believe it. Back-to-back home runs. The lefty-righty combo right there, the righty-lefty combo. It's fearful right there. You can't get much better than that. I'm sorry, you're not going to get much better than a Rhys Hoskins, Bryce Harper, back-to-back home runs. Look at this. Look at the show track right here. It kicks in 113 miles, 25.6-degree launch angle. I mean, it's just a perfect home run. 5 seconds in the air, just over 6, and it went just over 460 feet. That's going to clear pretty much every wall. JT Realmuto now, the new Phillies acquisition for catcher. Going to get a hold of this one, send this one to the wall. He's going to cruise into second right there. A stand-up double, and Hellickson is not having a good inning right now. Quick look at the Phillies lineup. It is led by Gene Segura, Cesar Hernandez, Hoskins, and Harper in the 3-4. Followed up by Realmuto and Andrew McCutchen, with Odubel Herrera and Maikel Franco rounding out the lineup. Daniel Norris making his Phillies debut this game as well. Last season went in 8 starts, went 0-5 to 5.6 ERA and 44.1 innings pitched. I mean, he's a project pitcher. Yes, he's, I guess, a little old because of a project pitcher. He's not a prospect anymore. He is long past that. But as you see right here on the first batter, he faces a 3-2 count. Going to drive that one to left field for a single. Daniel Norris is one of those players I feel like struggled in the American League. But taking a look at the lineup he's facing today, Adamy and Defoe will lead it off, followed by Soto and Zimmerman in the 3 and 4 hole, followed by Brian Dozier, Kurt Suzuki, and Michael Taylor and Jack Noel will round that out. But gets out of the inning, only allowed the 1 hit. Come up this one, 2 outs right now, and it's going to be Gene Segura again with the single. I think that's who that was. But look at that. Second hit of the game allowed by Daniel Norris right there. No big deal. He's only allowed some singles right now. Another no-out single. That one's going to be to number 9. I believe that is Brian Dozier, I think. But right after that, gets the next out. 3-2 count to get a ground down to double play to Maikel Franco. That makes up for it. It's alright. You let up a single, then you get some ground outs. Hoskins, Harper, will lead, will be due up for the Phillies. And Hoskins gonna strike out right there, swinging on a bad pitch out of the zone, and the catcher will overthrow it. Kurt Suzuki overthrows the first baseman right there, Ryan Zimmerman. I mean, the good thing you had some backing up because Hoskins would definitely be at second if it wasn't for Dozier being there. I mean, Suzuki usually a surefire catcher right there, just misses the cut, misses not the cutoff man, the first baseman. Harper gonna drive this one to right field. This one's going to hit off the wall. Hoskins gonna get on his horse, get to third base, and Harper's going to cruise into second. His second hit of the game right there. Take a look at this one. This one's going to fly right past the right field. No chance of getting that one. Hits off the wall, plays it off the bounce right there. And right now, Nationals fans are not too excited that they let this, All-Star Hall of Fame caliber player go. Up next, JT Realmuto, who's going to ground out to Brian Dozier, but Hoskins running on contact will score. Harper will move up to third base. Phillies taking a 4-0 lead. And a wild pitch right there. Harper breaking for a home, and he's going to be called out. That's bad luck right there. You got the runner to first base, and Harper's called out on that. Steal of home. That's just not poor base running right there. But again, another leadoff single for the ambulance as Jack Noel right there leading off the inning. The pitcher Jimmy Hellickson will come up now, gonna fire to second for it to get out, and he's gonna be called safe. Norris thought he had him at second, did not have him. And following that up, you will get a bloop single over Maikel Franco. And, bases are now juiced. No one out. Dangerous situation right there. And we're going to get the strikeout of Wilmer Dafoe. Not even close to that one. I am sorry. He was a mile away from that one right there. Norris now, you know, bases loaded, one man out, and it's going to be misplayed by Andrew McCutcheon in the outfield. One run will score, 2 runs will score. Runners will move up to third and second right there. It's a 4-2 Phillies lead. Juan Soto with his third double of the season. Zimmerman now, man on third, will score, but will get the out at first. At least 2 outs now. The runner, Juan Soto, will move up to third base. Zimmerman did his job. He got the RBI. I mean, Norris has just lost all confidence this inning right there. He went from dominating the first 2 innings to now allowing 3 runs in the third inning alone. But the damage is done. Ground ball to Maikel Franco for the out. Just a bad inning by Norris right there. Gene Segura is going to get a hold of this one. 2 outs. Going to line that one out to a deep center field right there. Adam Eaton has the range, though, and brings it in. Kurt Suzuki, Taylor, and Jack Noel are all due up to for this inning, I guess, right now. And Suzuki, the leadoff batter every inning, has reached base. Daniel Norris has just not had it this game. He has not had a good game at all. Facing this Washington Nationals team, I mean, we thought bringing him out of the American League, bring him to, I guess, yes, a hitter Fenway Park from Comerica Park to Citizens Bank Park, but we thought, being a lefty coming to the National League, it would help you out. You have to deal with one less hitter. Some say the hitters are, less powerful in the National League. You have more contact hitters. Personally, I think the National League is becoming slightly better than the American League just because, all these American League teams are kind of, regressing really quick, and these National League teams are getting better prospects and just fun talent. But right there, Daniel Rose gets his second strikeout of the game right now. Gonna get number 14 swinging right there. I forget who number 14 is. I'm sorry. I don't believe it's Jack Noel. I do not believe it's him. That's who that is. Hoskins right there, 1 out, 1-1 count. Going to line the ball to first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Zimmerman's going to bat it down, and he's going to slide in, out though. Yeah, we tried. Hoskins showing some hustle right there, showing some real hustle. Norris, full count right there, gets a strikeout of Wilmer Dafoe. Dafoe cannot believe it as that ball just drops in there for a strike. Juan Soto now will be due up for this game. Uh, Management not too happy with Defoe. Yeah, you see, he's not the happiest person right there. 3-1 count, and nice easy ground ball to second baseman, but he's going to be called safe. Juan Soto beats it out, infield single. Not enough hustle shown by Cesar Hernandez. Cesar, I mean, he's a really solid defender right there. He's got good speed, good range, good arm, but he just didn't have it that time. Juan Soto beats it out, but that, interesting will not come back to hurt them, as leading off the inning for the Phillies, JT Muto will get his own infield single, beating out first baseman Ryan Zimmerman as the pitcher did not go to cover first. So it's a bad break for the Nationals, good break for the Phillies though. And in will come Matt Grace. One game, .1 innings pitched, a 81 ERA. Lefties are batting 500, righties are batting 1,000. I mean, I would not bring this lefty in to face anyone but a lefty. An Andrew McCutcheon who has been struggling this season, batting .083, slugging .333, has an OBP of 154, strikeout ground out this game. And the lefty's pitch is dealt, and it is going to be served up. A long home run to left field. It's going to get to the concourse even, clears all of the seats right there. McCutcheon's second home run on the season. Matt Graves was not used effectively right there. He is a lefty specialist, and he just went up against a decent hitting righty. I mean, McCutcheon is yes, he's a little older. He's definitely on our trade block. I'm not going to even pretend to say he's not on our trade block. He is for sure on our trade block. But when you do stuff like that, you get mammoth home runs that clears the stands, goes straight to the concourse. It's going to hard to trade you. Home run will be followed up by an Odubel Herrera bloop single, going to be chugging for second, and the aggressiveness will not pay off this time. He is on second base. I mean, props on Odubel Herrera. I feel like they robbed his speed a little. Personally, I feel like 45 speed is not enough speed for a center fielder. But following this, Maikel Franco will get a nice hit down the line. After seeing Odubel get gunned out at second base by this left fielder, Franco decided he wanted to hold up at first. In will come Ichiro Suzuki, pinch hitting for Daniel Norris. Norris's day is done. 5 innings pitched. He's got 4 earned runs allowed. Suzuki, I mean, great double play. He is in double play right there, but another poor throw by the second baseman. Pulls Zimmerman off the bag right there. Look at that. Zimmerman has him beat. Wilmer Defoe, bad throw, just pulls him as high and away, just pulls him off the bag. Ichizuki with his 52 speed is safe though. And Gene the hit machine right there gets the ball over under the glove of a diving Brian Dozier. That's his second or third hit of the game. And for the Phillies will be Juan Nicasio. Nicasio has 1 appearance, 1 innings pitched, a 0 ERA, and right there he starts the inning off with a strikeout. I mean, you can't go much better than that. Nicasio's an older player. I feel like we have a lot of younger pitchers who could do what Nicasio does. We got Victor Arano, Edgar Garcia, Hector Neris even. He's off of that first strikeout with a second strikeout of Michael Terra to end the inning. Look at this. Michael Terra is not having a good game. Nowhere close to that one. You see his arms try to adjust midway through, just couldn't do it. Harper now up, getting a single the opposite way into left field. Beats the shift. Left fielder, probably if they played normal position, that's an out right there. But I feel like with the shift on Harper just, put it in the right spot where it dropped in just enough to get a single. Harper stealing second base right there. Bad throw by Kurt Suzuki. So that's 2 bad throws this game. 1 to the first base, 1 to the second baseman. Harper is in with his first stolen base of the season. I mean, personally, I feel like I've tried to steal the base a lot in the shows, but I just never had players who were fast enough to steal. But right there on a 3-2 count, JT Realmuto going to line this one past the glove of Jack Noel. I mean, Harper on his horse, gonna go home, gonna score right there. Realmuto's going to hold up at first base. I mean, look at that. How excited he is to have an RBI right there. Gonna follow that up, that single up from JT Realmuto. Andrew McCutchen's gonna get his own single. 2 hits in the game from McCutchen. Not too shabby for this game, especially for the veterans struggling throughout the season so far. Again, it's only the fourth game of the season, so he's got 1 hit and what, 9 at-bats, 10 at-bats. I think it's actually 11 or 12. But I'm not too worried about McCutchen right now. Out comes the manager for the Nationals, and I believe he has seen enough of his pitcher right now. He is not thrilled with what he's done. In is going to come Justin Miller. Miller, 2 games, 2 innings pitched, doing pretty good actually. 2 strikeouts. Ray's batting under 200 against them. Not sure if he hasn't faced a lefty yet, or they're just doing that bad against him. But yeah, no, not the worst. Odubel Herrera up against Miller, and he's gonna just drop another one in right there. This time Herrera will make it into second safely with his 45 speed. The run does come in from second, so now second and third, no, well, I guess 1 man out. Phillies with an 8-4 lead, and in will come Nick Williams. I mean, Nick Williams is one of these players where he is too good to sit, but I don't even know what to say for him as he just, clobbers this home run right here. Pinch hit home run, 3-2 count. I mean, if we didn't have Andrew McCutchen, Nick Williams is starting. He is our starting left fielder if we don't have McCutchen. I would even say he's our starting. Yeah, no, probably not. I'd probably put McCutchen at center if Herrera got traded or was not on the team. But definitely making a name for himself as a pinch hitter. I think he led the league in pinch hit home runs last season, and he's doing pretty good right now. Hitting for the Phillies is Adam Liberatore, lefty specialist, .2 innings pitched, 1 game. No hits, no runs, but gonna start this game off with a home run. Jack Noel, his second of the season, and Liberatore is not having a good start to his outing. Yeah, when you're a relief pitcher and the first batter you face hits a home run, that's a confidence killer. There's no way around it. That's gonna kill all of your confidence. But right now, Gabe Kapler having some, he's gonna have some faith in Liberatore, and he's gonna stick with him. He's not gonna take him out because of a home run. It happens, we get it. But 1 out so far in the inning right there is gonna allow a double to there's actually a triple right there. He's chugging for third, and he's going to get in. I believe that is Wilmer Defoe. Wilmer Defoe's up right now. So who's that? Maybe it was Juan Soto. I don't know. But gets Defoe to strike out right there. So 2 outs, man on third. I mean, and we're going to wrap this up with the strikeout. Juan Soto strikes out right there. Liberatore only allows the 1 run on the home run as Eden who got the triple. Harper going to get a hold of this one, take this one deep to right field. Right fielder ranging back. And that ball is out of here. His second home run of the game, third on the season. Justin Miller. I mean, he had a 0 ERA up to this game. I mean, he just can't stop this Phillies team right there. A 12-5 lead. I mean, if there's ever a time to pump the brakes to save some runs for tomorrow, it is right now. The Phillies have hit 4 home runs this game. 2 by Harper, 1 by Hoskins, 1 by McCutchen. And in will come Wander Suero. Not sure how to say his name. Wander is in 9 ERA on the game right now. 2 innings pitched. Lefties and righties are both hitting him like crazy. So hopefully, we get some good contact as J.T. Realmuto will end the inning with a soft line out to Brian Dozier. In will come Dave Robertson, our big acquisition, one of our big acquisitions on the offseason. Paying him an awful lot of money right now. I mean, he's not that I want to trade Robertson. I believe he's a lot of bullpen depth that can help us out a lot. But he's making like 11 million a year. I believe just looking for a cap hit reason, we gotta at least look for trades for him. And we've got a lot of bullpen arms. We got Robertson, we have Kimbrel, we have Neris, Rano, just all of these guys. And I don't know. I feel like because of his age and because he wasn't brought up through the system, we're gonna be a little less loyal to him. At least wait till the All-Star break prior to trade him. Maybe a little sooner, depending on how it goes. And with 2 outs in the inning, Howie Kendrick will ground out to Rhys Hoskins. And it will come Tony Sipp for the Nationals, the big lefty. Came over from the Houston Astros in the offseason. Was a late free agent signing, too. But lefty on lefty crime right here is that Dubor Herrera will take that one to the wall. Going to be chugging for second. He is gunned at second if that throw was on the line. Problem is, Eaton was offline and pulled the second baseman. That's just shortstop off the bag. Franco now will take this pitch by Tony Sipp down the third base line. Herrera will try for home. Franco will stay at first. And it's a 13-5 lead. I mean, Franco, pretty good season so far right now. I don't think he's hit any home runs, but I know he's with a lot of clutch hitting. Has a couple RBIs in the season. Gabe Kapler, as least impressive as he could be. But with the 13-5 lead, we're gonna let David Robertson hit. I mean, what we had to lose letting this man hit? He is a 33-year-old relief pitcher. Gets out, but at least he got an at bat. 3-2 count, and Gene the hit machine does it again. Another single. Robertson back out for the for the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs, gonna allow a single right here. I mean, Ian's just one of those players that we kind of have some problems with this episode. But follow up that Adam Ian single, gonna get a fly ball to center field, and that's gonna end the game right there. I mean, no runs, 2 innings pitched for Robertson. Norris getting the congratulations. Pretty sure he got the win. Segura and Hernandez are pretty happy bros right now. They're chilling. They're having a great time. I believe the Phillies, at 4-0. Probably the best team in baseball, hands down. No way around it. They are by far the best team in baseball. There's a lot of players in this team that have a lot of postseason experience, a lot of players that are young. But I think this is a great group of players that will definitely have a bright future in Philly. But if you guys liked this episode, make sure you guys hit a like on this 20-hit game. Still us on YouTube. Peace out.